Hi guys, Jesse here, and welcome back to my Star Wars Rebels reacting series. Today we're going to be moving on to Season 2, Episode 22. So in the last episode we had Maul! Like, I know a lot went on in the episode, but I feel like Maul is the biggest takeaway. It remains to be seen if he shall be an adversary or an ally. I'm leaning towards adversary, just, you know, based on his previous track record. But he seems a little less stabby than he has a tendency to be. So, you know, maybe he'll be on our side this time. Besides from that, we got a Sith holocron, we got Inquisitors, we got a Sith temple. There was just a lot of dark side in the last episode. But yeah, there's a lot of moving parts going on. And I don't think anyone's gonna die because this is a kid show, but also I'm worried for Ezra and Kanan. Because Ahsoka's fine. Ahsoka's in The Mandalorian. She ain't gonna die. She's good. She's also Dave Filoni's favorite. Because she shows up in everything. But Ezra and Kanan don't have the plot armor that Ahsoka has. So I'm worried. Will they die? Will one of them be brutally maimed? Only one way to find out. So let's go ahead and jump into this episode. And this feels very good, bad, and the ugly. Just everyone about to shoot each other.
Formerly Darth, now just Maul.
Ezra, step away from
I mean, he isn't a Sith anymore.
Perhaps my actions will speak louder than words.
Maul's on his own side. Yeah. He's not doing this because he likes you. He's just doing this because he's angry at the Sith. This animation's good, but I feel like I was thinking about the sharp contrast between this and the last Maul fight that I saw. The difference mocap can make, and oh my god, that's cool.
Holocron, do you have it? You will find out soon enough.
Everyone wants this goddamn holocron. It's still so stupid.
Are you playing?
The end game, Lady Tano. The end game. But we have little time. The one they call Vader will be here soon.
How do you know this?
His dogs will tell him where we are. Two Jedi in a part-timer. He will come. He will not be able to resist us.
Okay, hold on. There is no
Part-timer.
us. Dealing with Inquisitors is one thing. Vader is another.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced we're all on the same side anyway.
Kanan, we should trust.
Like,
Look,
one of you could take. Only one of you has a chance against Vader.
Yeah? Well, I say we go, so that settles it.
You such cowards that you would run from this chance to defeat your enemies, or slaughter your friends.
Kanan,
I don't know what to trust. I mean, Kanan's being ruled by his fear, but also, don't trust Maul.
Yeah, I know.
How exciting. We're all on the same side.
Show us how to get to the top.
No, you're not.
This way.
Oh, yep. I was about to say, is it one of her little drone fuckers? Yes.
Let him thin them out. Then we will retrieve Lord Vader's prize.
I think Lord Vader's going to take Lord Vader's prize.
wow.
Only two. No more, no less.
Yeah? Well, these two come as a set.
Huh, yeah,
Okay,
fuck
right,
you.
Grandpa?
I'll be fine.
She'll kick your ass. She's done it once, she'll do it again. Hey Maul, it's been a while. How you been?
He's using you.
Are you ever gonna trust me to think for myself? To follow my instincts?
I do trust you.
Your instincts lead you to the dark
You
side.
don't.
He'll say anything to get what he wants.
Tell him about the fact that he's a fucking former Sith.
Give me the holocron.
That's not gonna look good for Kanan.
they will also have to divide their forces.
And let me guess, Ezra goes with you? No thanks.
It is the logical choice.
I say we split up. Trust me.
Excellent. Excellent. You will find another lift on the far side. We will meet again on the next terrace.
Why does Ezra trust him so much already?
He'll be fine.
Yeah? How do you know that?
Because you taught him.
That's very cute. I don't trust that Ezra's going to be fine. Ezra makes a lot of dumb decisions.
Without remorse. If you want to be victorious, you need to find the same strength inside you.
Kanan always said fighting is a last resort, not a first.
Ezra, you were given your gift for one reason. To use it. Can I count on you?
You're the worst. I hate you. I don't. I actually really like Maul, but I don't like him being like this weird, manipulative. Look, this is very in character, but also Ezra's gonna fall for it hook, line, sinker because that's who he is. What's up, Sarah Michelle Gellar? How you been?
That doesn't sound good.
Oh God! Why were you not paying attention?
That's it, young one. Use your anger. Use your pain. Let it fill you. Fuel you.
This is great Sith bullshit! Ezra, don't!
Strike her down.
I can't!
Well, Maul will do it. Oh shit, she dead.
You hesitate like that. It may cost you your life. Or the lives of your friends.
That's the thing, he keeps phrasing it not as his, like, oh, don't do this for me or for you, do it for your friends. I see you, Maul. I see your manipulation techniques. You haven't changed.
What is it?
Nothing. We must not delay. I will have
Oh God, Vader's here.
Place it in the obelisk. Activate the temple. Gain the knowledge you seek.
Huh. Rip, dude.
Where's Ezra?
You mean my apprentice?
No! Did he just... oh, that was too old of fates.
My
But wait.
apprentice is activating the temple, or more precisely, this battle station, which I shall use to exact my revenge on all my enemies.
Yeah, no. Wait, is Kanan... Did you just blind him? I'm so worried about Star Wars people losing hands that I wasn't worried about losing eyes. Ezra! Why the fuck did you trust this dude? Don't do it, 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 don't... Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, he's doing it. Fuck.
Who comes for?
Ezra. Ezra Bridger. I was told this holocron is the key to knowledge.
Indeed, Ezra Bridger. And do you know what knowledge is? Knowledge is power.
Power will be mine. Ezra will be mine.
Come on. You can still be blind and
Away again.
be like a Jedi. Oh.
You want to finish our fight?
Bitch!
You'll have to deal with him.
Last time you ran.
Go get Ezra!
Can he sense him through the forest? I feel like that's a thing. That their blind Jedi are a thing. He ain't dead. He'll be back.
A TIE fighter? Are you sure?
I have been waiting.
What's happening?
Is this
To
Ventress?
destroy life is at your command.
This sounds like Ventress.
What?
Perhaps the other who approaches will claim it instead.
The other who approaches. No, it's Amo! It's Amo!
Oh, this temple's a weapon.
Anakin, you dramatic ass bitch! Fuck! Okay.
You have unlocked the secret of the temple. How did you accomplish this?
You're smart. Figure it out.
Oh, you have more balls than brains, Ezra.
Power within will soon serve the Emperor.
I don't fear you.
Then you will die braver than most. Perhaps I was wrong.
It wouldn't be the first time.
That was such a cool line, but also, oh god.
Our long-awaited meeting has come at last.
Oh
I'm
god.
glad I gave you something to look forward to.
We need not be adversaries. The Emperor will show you mercy if you tell me where the remaining Jedi can be found.
He's not gonna do
There
that,
are no
Anakin.
Jedi. You and your Inquisitors have seen to that. I was beginning to believe I knew who you were behind that mask. But it's impossible. My master could never be as vile as you.
Anakin Skywalker was weak. I destroyed him.
Then I will avenge his death.
Revenge is not the Jedi way.
I am no Jedi.
Yeah. Oh god. This is gonna be so cool, but I also don't want this, but also, oh god. Okay, girl, you got this. It's,
I need a lot more training.
yeah, you do, buddy.
Holocron.
Can you grab it out of there?
I can't let him get it.
Take it or run!
It takes a master and an apprentice.
Oh, it's like a guide dog.
Ezra, help me to the holocron.
Kanan, your eyes.
Let's worry about that later. We've got to get that holocron out of here. Where's Ahsoka?
With Vader.
It's fine, they'll be fine.
3 more steps. Now reach. Higher. We almost have it. Now pull.
Well, you got it. Now run. You're not gonna, this is not a fight situation.
Here you go. Whoa. Whoa. No.
Did she take his mask off? Is that Matt later?
Anakin.
No, don't stay behind, girl. Come on.
I won't leave you. Not this time.
Then you will die.
Anakin, you bastard. You're the worst.
Ahsoka!
I know she's fine. She's fine. Oh no! No! She's not dead. She's not dead, buddy. It's okay. Fuck you, man. Fuck you too. You both suck. There's that owl again. Wait. What was that? What was that? No. No. Was that red eyes or was that a red glow? So that was season 2, episode 22 of Star Wars Rebels, Twilight of the Apprentice, part 2. And I'm sad now. Okay. I feel like I need a drink after that episode. Let's talk about the big thing first. Ahsoka versus Anakin. I've been saying for a little bit that I feel like the only one that could really take Ahsoka on a one-on-one battle would be Vader. And I kind of guessed from the introduction of him knowing that Ahsoka was alive and then her figuring out that Anakin was Vader that there would be a confrontation at some point and that it would make me cry. I was correct on both fronts because it happened and now I'm sad. It wasn't the fight that though made me real depressed. It was the little conversation before and after of her being in denial about all the information that she's gathered. And it's all pointing to Anakin being Vader. And it isn't until the moment that he confirms it, that Vader killed him, that she truly believes it. And it kind of settles that this is her former master. Also the line, "I won't leave you, not this time," in reference to the fact that she left the Jedi Order right before everything went down. And so she wasn't there for it. Broke my heart. It's... Obviously, she's not dead. And even if I was watching this episode originally, I don't think I would think she was dead. You kind of just see her at the very end, I think. It's a silhouette of her. How the fuck she survived that, I don't know. Kind of looked like the entire temple blew up. I have no idea where she's going or where she is at the moment. Obviously, there's a couple things that are always going to be spoiled for me. Having watched The Mandalorian before I had watched this, Ahsoka shows up in that, which takes place, obviously, after this happens. So, she, like Vader, has plot armor. The fact that she must survive because she shows up in later things. Obviously, there's that owl again, and it feels like it has a connection to Ahsoka. Like a familiar of some sorts. Do I know what it means? No. Do I think it has a connection to Ahsoka and is tied to her? Yes. Because it showed up here and it went to her, and the first time it showed up, last episode, it was perched and then Ahsoka shows up. Is it a metaphor that I'm not understanding? Maybe. We also had Darth Maul betraying, because of course he did. That's what he does. He's a Sith. I mean, he's not a Sith because there can only be 2, but also, yeah, he's a Sith. The rule of 2 isn't actually a thing. It's not like a hard and fast rule. There can be more than 2 Sith. It was just a rule that was implemented by, I can't remember the Sith Lord's name. But it was just kind of a guidelines of, hey, how many Sith there should be. Because if you add any more Sith, it's just a bunch of people murdering each other to get more power. But if you have 2, you have a master and apprentice. And one day the apprentice will murder the master and become the master and take on his own apprentice. But technically there can be more than 2 Sith. I will refer to Maul as a Sith because he basically is. Maul is always looking after himself. It's what he does. So he betrays them. And then everyone's just like, oh my god, Maul betrayed us. Yeah, no shit, honey, Ezra. I don't know why Ezra trusted him in the first place. He did nothing nothing to make him seem trustworthy. And I think it's just because Ezra wants to feel like an adult and wants to be trusted with these decisions, but he makes bad ones. He's still, 15? You're not smart at 15. You make the dumbest decisions at 15. Yeah, there's a reason no one trusts you with making big decisions. You're a child going through puberty. It's not gonna end well. And you have tendencies to go dark and be a little murdery and tap into the dark side. And obviously, I kind of talked about this in the last episode, that I feel like Maul's real lonely and really wants an apprentice. And I think he wants an apprentice because that is the only life he knows of. Like, the only companionship you have is your apprentice as a Sith. It's Master and Apprentice, that's it. So, he doesn't know how to make friendships or anything like that. He just knows what the Sith taught him. And so, he's just like, he had his brother who was his apprentice, and then he died. And then he tried to take Ahsoka on as an apprentice, and she said no, and now he's trying it with Ezra. But Ezra, I feel like, is not going to be super interested in Maul now that he, blinded Kanan. Kanan's blind now. He got his eyes gouged out by a lightsaber. They probably turned into liquid goo inside his eye cavities. That's God! But we've seen I don't think in current canon, but I think in Star Wars Legends, you can kind of navigate the world through the Force and not with your vision. So I think he'll be fine. It'll take some time and he'll need some training, but I think he can kind of navigate through the world pretty okay. But yeah, that shot of Hera running up and realizing that he's blind, it was super touching, because I feel like they both felt like something bad was going to happen, and this is just a confirmation of all her worries. And it sucks for Rex, because Rex doesn't have a lot of friends or any connection to his past, and Ahsoka's one of the few members of his family that he has left. Like, he doesn't have a lot of brothers anymore, and Ahsoka, again, is one of the closest people to him. And for all intents and purposes to him, she died. So that little message at the beginning of last episode was kind of their final goodbye for him. Of her saying, I'll be fine. Don't ever say that. Don't ever say, I'll be fine. You'll not be fine. Oh God, I just made myself sad again. I wish we would have lingered on Rex a little more. I didn't expect him to, cry or anything, because he spent most of his life watching his brothers die in front of him. And he is a soldier, so he kind of knows how to compartmentalize. But man, that's emotional. Speaking of emotional, hearing Matt Lantern's voice again as Anakin Skywalker, whew, that got me. Because the first, Ahsoka is, it feels like a mix of James Earl Jones and Matt Lanter, and then it kind of goes just into Matt Lanter. And I think that makes that moment more emotional, because if it was just James Earl Jones going, you will die, that doesn't feel like Anakin. That's just Vader. But since it is the Anakin we spent 8 seasons with telling Ahsoka Tano, then you will die, it makes that entire thing more emotional. But also, the voice of the Sith Temple was definitely Ventress's voice actor. At first I'm like, man, this feels similar to another Darksider, and I thought it might have been the Night Witch mother. And I'm like, no, wait, that's Ventress. That's definitely Ventress. Yeah, there's a couple familiar voices in this. I was trying to figure out who the 8th brother sounded like, and then I read the credits, and it's Robbie Daymond, and I just know him from Exandria Unlimited and the miniseries from Critical Role, and I'm like, hey, that's who you are. But speaking of the Inquisitors, man, they all died. So that means we're going to get another villain in Season 3. Because, yeah, Season 1 villain, we had the Grand Inquisitor. This season we had multiple Inquisitors. We had mostly the 5th brother and then also the 7th sister. And then occasionally Vader was thrown in, and occasionally Callus was thrown in. But that means we're going to have a bigger and better villain for Season 3. That'll be interesting. I hope whoever shows up is a more long-stay villain until the finale, because we've never had a real intimidating villain. Like, Callus is bureaucratic, and, obviously has some fighting skills, but he was never like, oh my god, Callus is here. Same with the Grand Inquisitor. He got his ass kicked too many times to be like a real sustainable threat. But he was fairly intimidating, but then after he died, he was replaced by more Inquisitors, but they never had the same presence as Jason Isaacs. So yeah, I hope next season we have that, like, huge villain that you're like, oh my god, no, he's here, fuck. And who has a presence that is like Jason Isaacs. I just want a smart, capable villain for next season that hopefully doesn't die by the end of it. But yeah, then there was also the implication at the end of the episode with Ezra opening the Sith holocron. So with the Sith holocron and the temple, it creates some sort of weapon of mass destruction. But what does the holocron do on its own? And also, Ezra's eyes flashed red a little bit, and I don't know if that was supposed to insinuate him going to the dark side, or if it was just reflection from the holocron. Obviously, it's supposed to be like, oh, maybe he'll go dark side, maybe he won't. One, what does the holocron do? And also, Ezra, stop putting your nose where it doesn't belong. Let's step away from the edge a little bit. Step away from the dark side and talk to Kanan. Just let's think this through a little bit. Yeah, that was a hell of a finale. It kind of changed a lot about the series going forward. Like, we don't have Ahsoka. We don't have the Inquisitors. At least the ones that have been chasing us for a while. Kanan's blind. Maul's now out there. Ezra might be going to the dark side. And all of those have big implications for Season 3. Which I'm worried about, but also excited for, so it should be interesting to say the least. So that's my reaction to Season 2, Episode 22 of Star Wars Rebels, Twilight of the Apprentice Part 2. If you like this reaction, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and keeps me motivated to keep making more of these. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye.